Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Chino's Comics and More. Again, my name is Chino. This is Manny.
What's up YouTube? Guys, don't forget to web click the subscribe button,
Hold smash the like button.
Superman punch the notification bell.
And don't forget to share, guys. Alright guys, so Christmas on Tuesdays. Basically, we get the books every Tuesday. And we're just gonna go over our picks for the week.
Yeah.
We already read them. Nah, not all of them. Just like 2 or 3.
Yeah, guys. So new comic book days on Wednesdays. We get them early. We get on Tuesdays. Sometimes we take them home. We read them. And it just helps to make that decision if we want to buy them or not. But honestly, I mean, for the most part, the books that we pick up are books that we usually have on our pool box. And if you guys don't have a pool box, I recommend you do set one up because it just guarantees you the book. And so this video here is going to consist of what I'm reading and what Chino's reading.
So it's funny to hear that, like how we own a store, but we got a pool box. We do. We have a pool box. The good thing about us getting the books is that we're able to read them.
Yeah.
And, we can be very transparent with you guys. If they suck, they're not in our box.
Yeah, and for the most part, guys, the books that you're about to see are, like I said, either some of them might be cover buys, some of them might be spec buys, and then some of them are just books that we're currently reading. So with that, guys, we're gonna head out and show you the books. We're gonna get a closer look. Let's go. All right, guys. So the best day of the week just came and went. New comic book day. Honestly, it's been a blast every time we do it at the shop. People come in, pick up their books, and for us, it's eliminated having to drive around all around Houston trying to pick up these books. So we're gonna show you what we picked up, whether it be a read, a first appearance, a spec book, or just something that we highly recommend. So we'll start off with Die number 1. It's actually a first print, guys, so kind of looking forward to this one. It's a Robert Kirkman, so it should be interesting. Hopefully it's not a letdown, but it's a number 1. You can't go wrong with a number 1. Second book we picked up is Gretel number 2. I picked up issue number 1. This is just a follow-up on number 1. I'm interested to see what happens with this one, so we'll see where it goes, man. But the cover is really, really nice. Also picked up Oz number 1. That cover is fire. And honestly, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, guys. I mean, Jesus, Aside from that, I really hope the story can hold up to the cover art. Also picked up Nightwing 59, and this is gonna be a first appearance, guys, of Burnback. Right off the bat, you can see him on the cover. We talked about it with Doral on the live show, and he said he's picking this one up. Again, it's a first appearance, guys, and you know how we feel about first appearances. We try to pick them up. Also picked up Teen Titans number 29. That's a really, really nice cover. Deathstroke in the background. There's a pretty big story going on with this, guys. It's part 3, so it wouldn't hurt to go back and pick up number 26, maybe number 25. I think you need to jump on this book as soon as possible because there's something big that's going to happen in this storyline. And, from what everybody's saying, it's a heck of a read. So, yeah, highly recommend it, guys. The following book we picked up is War of the Realms number 2. Issue number 1 was really, really good. I was highly surprised. I was really glad because I was kind of nervous it was going to be a letdown, but it was actually a really good read. Issue number 2, I'll let you guys know right off the bat, someone dies in this book. So you know how it is with this. I know sometimes with Marvel they kill off someone, bring them back, but the story will start off with a bang, and it looks like it's going to be going full throttle from now on. The next book we picked up is Spider-Man City at War number 2. Dope looking cover. That Spider-Man suit is fire. So issue number 1 was really good. I'm anxious to see what issue number 2 holds. So it's gonna be a really good read. The next book we have is Major X. I know this book's been all over the place. It's been all over the news. It's been all over YouTube, but this one has some first appearances, guys. And I think the first book was actually a good read. So I know the art was inconsistent, but I believe this one was drawn by someone else on the interior art. Again, this one has first appearances. Don't sleep on it, guys. Speaking of sleeping, this is a book people slept on like crazy. Avengers No Road Home number 10. This is the conclusion of this run. It's been a heck of a read, guys. If you didn't pick it up, I highly recommend you do. Try to pick up the second prints because this was a really good read. following book we have is Guardians of the Galaxy #4. This is actually written by Donny Cates, guys. So honestly, I've been reading up on some of his work, and he writes some fire, guys. So this is a really good book you should pick up. It's at #4, so it's not too bad. You can probably go back and pick up 3, 2, and 1. You might be able to find it. If not, I'm sure there's second prints. But yeah, Donny Cates, he writes fire, guys. So don't sleep on this one either. And I mean, honestly, that's Cosmic Ghost Rider. The cover is dope. So yeah. This is Miles Morales, Spider-Man #5. This one has the first appearance of a love interest for Miles Morales. Again, guys, we know the movie's out. They're gonna make a part 2. You never know where they might pull their characters from. So this is probably a good book to pick up because of that first appearance, especially a love interest. But aside from that, this is a book that I'm reading, and so is my son, and he's a big Miles Morales fan. So yeah, this is a Manny and a son buy. I also picked up for myself Spider-Man Life Story #2. We only got one copy of this one because I'm reading this one and Chino's still on the fence on it. But the first issue was really cool, and I like what they're doing with this. He's kind of aging with the years, so this is the 70s, so he's gonna be a little bit older. Our Peter Parker's getting old, guys, in this book. So the first book was really interesting, and I like what they're doing with it. So this seems like it might be a pretty interesting read. The following book is ASM 252 Facsimile. Beautiful looking book. Of course, this iconic book that covers Infamous for all the good reasons. Actually, it's not even infamous, it's actually famous. It pays homage to AF-15. Again, beautiful looking book. First appearance of the black suit. It's something you just want to probably add to your collection. And it's a lot cheaper than buying the real copy. This is going to be Justice League #22. This is just a variant cover. This is going to be a cover buy, guys. I like the cover. I just picked it up for myself. Dope looking cover. Speaking of dope covers, this is going to be Transformers #3. Another cover buy, guys. So the next few books you're going to see, it's going to be just really cover buys. And this is just Optimus Prime looking, better than ever, I think. So you can't go wrong with the old style art. I love it. This was also a cover buy, but I'm gonna read it and find out what it's all about. But Punisher looks dope. He's just blasting away. Dude got some. He has a big gun to begin with, and he's blasting away. But he also has some pretty big guns. It's like he's been hitting the gym. I guess kind of like myself. But it's a dope looking cover. I'm gonna read it. I like what I'm looking at just cover wise. This here is called the Chino cover, Aquaman 47. So when we did the live show, a lot of people were saying that was Chino. That's the Chino cover. So, Chino's head is probably growing bigger than ever now that he heard all that stuff. So it's a really nice looking cover by Joshua Middleton. It's just a cover by, guys. I like what I'm seeing. It's gonna be another cover by, guys. Nightwing 59. Really digging the art here. Love the colors. Love the blue. Love the purple. Kind of has like a little futuristic look to it. I like what I'm seeing, so that's a really cool cover. Also picked up Batman 69, another cover by, guys. Matina's spitting out fire, man. With his art is on point. Aside from the controversy that I hear out there, I'm not too familiar with it, but the cover is fire. So if you see it and you don't like cover A, cover B, it's a really good option. Now the story itself, I heard mixed things about it, but I'm not picking it for the story. I just picked it for the cover. Following book I have is Teen Titans #29. Another dope looking cover. Destro looks awesome. The glass with all the reflection of all the characters from Teen Titans looks dope. This is just a beautiful looking cover. And again, if you have a choice between cover A, cover B, if you're just a cover buyer, this is probably the best one to pick up. This here is gonna be kind of like a little spec book, guys. It's War of the Realms, War Scrolls #1. This is actually the first appearance of Daredevil, the God Without Fear. So he actually inherits the powers of Heimdall, or however you guys say it. But this is gonna be interesting. I kind of want to see what happens with these powers. So this is really just a spec buy. The last few books are gonna be honorable mentions. If you haven't picked up this book, you're late to the party. I get it. Pick it up. It's the Batman Who Laughs. It's the final printing, guys. This is issue #1, 2, and 3. This is probably gonna be the best way to catch up on this book, guys. This has been a heck of a character, probably the hottest character that there is right now, both in Marvel and DC. So he's kind of superseded, both different parties. But Batman Who Laughs is a really cool character. This is probably the best way for you to catch up on the story. And I like that red tint they put on these covers. It looks really dope. the last honorable mention is gonna be the Immortal Hulk number 15. This is second printing, guys. Honestly, I mean, this has been a heck of a read. It's been a crazy read. It's probably been one of the best reads. If you haven't picked it up, I recommend you do pick up the second, third prints. It doesn't matter. This book it's incredible. First prints are going for a little bit of money right now, and even some of these second and third prints are going for a little bit of money. But it's a really good book to pick up just to read. If you slept on it, wake up. This is an awesome book. All right, guys. The last thing I picked up is Thanos, however you guys want to say it. Snap them fingers, we'll all disappear. And Hawkeye. I picked up two pops. They're for my son, and honestly, I'm starting to get behind these pops, man. They're pretty cool. They're pretty dope looking pops. I love the armor on Thanos, and I like the way Hawkeye looks in these pops. So this is, you know, leading up to Endgame, guys. I mean, we're all anxious for that movie. Can't wait to see that movie. And this is gonna be the new combo pickup / pops for the week. Hope you guys enjoy. Aside from that, we're out.